Okay, so real quick, I just had to record this. These are the terms for a customer. Pest control, Warwick, Rhode Island. These are the terms he'd like to rank for. That's what he supplied me. So I copied and pasted all of those into Gemini, this one, all this. And what I'm getting it to do is to research to find out the best terms related to all of those that have the highest search volume per month. And it came up with this, which I transferred over to here. These are the 4 best terms that will bring in the highest search volume. So I put just this one in shadow query, just one term, right, and set it to 5, and look at this. There are too many to see there, so I pasted them here. That's the term, and these are all the shadow queries that we got back. That is insane from one term. And obviously this business is in Warwick, Rhode Island, USA. So I just swap out Gold Coast for Warwick and USA for Australia, and I can just build out these highly optimized, loading fast, efficient listicle pages for these terms. And then anyone in his location that searches for anything like that term is going to find one of these pages which recommends his business. That's just one term, and obviously I'm going to do the same for this, and this. I haven't even looked at the auto-suggested terms. I've got all these to do as well if I want. My shadow query simulation layer, which I'm going to change the name to shadow query curation layer, because we curated all of this. We've got these terms too. And look at the competition for these terms in Bing, which is where ChatGPT searches. Okay, so there's competition for that specific term, which we're not going for because we're going for the other location. Look at that. Huge. Okay, so while I got you here, I'm going to do this one, and we'll see how many that comes up with. Okay, results just came in. Let's check it out. Copy all. Paste. Okay, so that was for this term. Guys, check this out. So it's so easy to create pages hyper optimized to each of these terms. So when anyone searches ChatGPT for exterminator near me, when I change it to this location, all they're going to get is listicle pages. I'll give you an example. Here you go, here's one I made previously, but I've updated the GPT that creates these to produce more content. And just quickly what these look like to show you how efficient they are. Copy this, put it in here. Very cool, so that's done. Here's all the structured data. Perfect, no errors. And this should be epic. How epic is that? So look, there's so much going on here. There's more, no auto-suggested terms there. Simulated layer, you can see the competition. But what's also important is that all these models, once per 6 months or 12 months, scrape the entire internet. And then what that means is when users put in queries that don't need to go out and get shadow queries, all the content from the pages we create around these terms will be in their ChatGPT's trillion parameter database. So all of this content will live inside of the models forever. So when users use ChatGPT and it goes out, it's going to find our content because it's hyper optimized to the shadow queries they use to search the web. And in the future, after it has ingested all of our content, it won't even need to go outside of itself, and this business will be locked inside the trillion parameter data set. So it will always be there until the end of time. It's huge. This is groundbreaking, and that's after only 2 terms. I hope everyone gets how important this is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.